Hey UofC, so this is our review video for the class that Rob and I taught you guys this week. It was a lot of fun, really love to see so many people getting involved and dancing so hard.
That's right, so the first half of the class we worked a lot on swing out technique, and the second half we worked on Sillyosity and musicality moves, so we'll go over the technique stuff first. The first thing we did was we had everyone get into groups and make a tunnel. And then the goal was to try and dance or swing outs not circular but linearly. Also knowing the lead, trying to put his back into the set of hands behind him, and the follow trying to put her back into the set of hands behind her.
So we really had that like stretch happening, and then remembering to not try and circle around here, right? Because you take people out, but really trying to get it very much, your follow comes in, we turn past each other, and then we go on through.
And the follow going back to the full extension, not just stopping right here short, yeah?
Okay. And then after that we talked a little bit about the follows luge, that like 3 and 4.
That's right. 1, 2, pivot, turn, step, step, triple step. 1, 2, pivot, step, 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 triple step. So I'll show that for you in just 1 second. So if I'm doing that towards the camera, going into the swing out, it would be 3 and 4 with my right, left, right footwork for follows. We also talked follows, and I'll have Matt come put us back to the camera, about not doing this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and stopping short. I want to think about triple stepping past my lead. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah. So really think about that triple pass and get it around to face your partner. And
on that same note too, yeah, for leads.
Yeah, we really thought about opening up and using our body mechanics here to create a little bit of a twist. Not so much that we're like this and it's straining things, but that we're keeping this shoulder in, but we're actually moving our body backwards. Boom, triple around, trip, yeah, da.
That's right. We also talked about on that 3-4, the luge. Leads not stopping the follows momentum,
right,
but thinking about carrying them through that luge turn, yeah?
So if you notice, our swing outs are very, very even, okay, and very relaxed all the way through. It's not looking like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7. Notice the difference there? One is very smooth, the other one is very kind of clunky. We don't want clunky.
That's right. So then, we don't have to demo this, but we had you guys practice closing your eyes, leads first, follows first, and just feeling everything a lot more. Trusting that your partner will come to you, and just following the lead. Blindfolds
are really good. This is a really good exercise to try with partners or with other people. It really makes you aware of where, especially as a lead, where you're sending your follow, and for follows really where they're supposed to be going. Okay, so don't try and anticipate. Don't try and think of, oh, I'm supposed to be over here. Just feel it, and that way you can each figure out what's going wrong.
That's right. So that was pretty much the first half of the class of technique. Then we moved into the second half with Sillyosity, musicality, and fun moves. The first thing we went over was something that you actually already halfway know, which is using a lot of the solo jazz steps from the end of the shim sham and putting them into our dancing in the form of a move called breakaways.
Okay, so we ended up starting it from a tuck turn, so this is going to be a lead thing, or it can be sort of like a recovery thing. From this one, we'll just do it as a lead, so we go rock, step, trip,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8, 1, 2, and 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then from here we can start dancing again. Again, any of the moves that you know as far as solo jazz stuff goes, like mess arounds, anything from the Big Apple, from the Shim Sham, from the Tranky Do, can all be done in breakaways, okay? So you just pay attention to each other and really try and get that feeding off of each other.
That's right, and as we know too, sometimes if the lead goes into a breakaway, it follows, you might not catch the very first clap, but that's okay. Just jump on the next boogie back with a clap.
Yeah. Okay. After that, I believe we moved into grouchos.
Yeah.
Okay. So those are the ones that we're traveling back and forth. We'll start back here. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, step, step, a triple back. 1, in breath, walk, walk, triple, and triple, a step, step, triple. Okay. And so what we're really trying to focus on there was leads bring your follow in front of you. Now we don't have as much room here, so we kept them pretty small, but you can travel them quite a bit. And then I think we added in pecs afterwards.
That's right.
1, 2, triple, pat, pat, triple, and remember going over the shoulder, pat, pat, triple, just so you don't end up schmucking your partner in the face.
That's right. And ladies, remember the biggest thing there with that move is we talked about being confident and telling your follow to go in front of you instead of just like kindly suggesting it, make sure she goes in front.
Cool. Now what was next?
Let's see. Next we did.
Just checking the notes.
Oh, boomerang.
Boomerang.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one, again, we're setting the pattern. This one is not necessarily as much of a lead as it is sort of just a repetition of things. So we started off just doing basics in place. Triple step, step.
Forward, yeah.
But then the leads went a triple step, step. A triple step. And the follows went ba, ba, boom. After that, we can sort of go here. We can also both travel it forward. Boom, ba, boom, boom. Boom, boom. And then we added in the turns, a triple step, boom, 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 right? And then we did it
Together.
boom, boom, remember? Also coming back into that one, track your partner so that they end up doing multiple turns or different other things as well.
That's right. Biggest notes on that one, follows we talked about when I'm being sent forward, I want to bring my arm over to not punch out the lead or try and get myself all tangled up.
Yeah.
And for the leads, to send your follow forward, you need to use the forearm of your back hand
Send them forward.
to guide her forward. Yeah.
Okay. So my hand is now more middle of the back than it is up here on the shoulder blade.
That's right.
Right.
So then the final thing we did, because you guys were rocking it,
Yeah.
was a Texas Tommy on 5, which is more of the LA traditional style of doing it.
Okay, so remember, this one is not that I'm just like cranking my follow's arm, it's that I'm tossing my follow's arm on 5 to make sure that it's a really nice smooth connection as she goes out of it. So a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay?
We'll do it this way too.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Follows, remember, just relaxing that arm, letting it swing around behind. Leads, remember, when we start, we have this sort of like grip here.
Like a handcuff grip?
Yeah, so we can send our partner around that way as she circles out. And I catch like this too. As soon as my partner's all the way around, then I will change to a hand hold that's like this.
That's right. I remember too, we talked about a little bit jokingly, but also truthful, about that Texas Tommy. If we don't catch each other in the end, do breakaways. It totally works.
Yeah, so if we end up doing this and for some reason I don't end up catching the hand, up.
And keep social distancing.
Yeah, so the idea there is just keep on going. Breakaways are, again, a great thing that allow you to do a whole bunch of different things with them. But just remember, play around with it, have fun. That's what swing dancing is all about.
So you guys totally rocked it, and we're super excited to see you guys this summer on the dance floor at the A Train, and hopefully in some of our classes as well.
Yeah, so come out and join us. You guys are definitely ready for like definitely level 1 and level 2 stuff. If you're wanting to challenge yourself, try and come up to one of our level 3 classes as well. If you have any questions, just contact us. Ariel's got all the information, so.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Bye.